Good evening. Today I thought I would talk to you about a book and do kind of a book review. I'm always buying books. I have all kinds of books, particularly books about health and wellness. So I've been fascinated by health and wellness for a pretty long time. And as some of you know, I have been in the medical field for over 36 years. But the book that I want to talk about today on day 13 of my 30-day documentation of what's been going on since I quit my job. I've been reviewing, gathering information, getting ready for my classes. Hi, Lilith, and hi, Rodney. So there's this book that I've had for quite a while in my library. I have a library at home. My daughter always accuses me of spending too much money on books. And I do tend to buy a lot of books. So I have books that I've bought for many, many years. Some I've lent out to people and I don't know where they are, but I still have a lot of books. So for those who are bookworms like me, this may be a book that you may want to buy to keep in your bookshelf. Now, this book, I can't remember what year I bought the book, but it was published in 1988. So I have it on the screen here. It's Gene Carper's book. It is called The Food Pharmacy. And I have this exact version right here. Now, if you can probably get this book if you Google. I think you can get a PDF version of it and just kind of download it. And you may be able to download it for free. I have the hard copy that's shown on the screen there. I have that book. But you can probably get it, online because it was put out in 1988. So it's been out a while. So they probably don't care about whether they get paid for it or not at this point. But it's a good book to have. And the reason it's a good book to have is that it talks about food being the pharmacy. Hippocrates says that let food be thy medicine and medicine be thy food. And so some of the things that the illnesses or discomforts that we have can be remedied by the use of food. And so this book is a good reference. It's a good book of pharmacopoeia for food. Okay, so the table of contents of it is where it's talking about how foods fight disease and talks about some of the common foods that we have in our cabinet. It talks about onions and barley and oats and chili peppers and fish and cabbage and all different types of foods that we have already at home that we buy, but we have no clue the pharmaceutical benefits of them, the holistic effects of them, and just the natural ways that it heals our bodies without us having to go and buy drugs to heal. So some of the common foods that have beneficial properties that help us with our health are, everybody probably heard that apples, what it says, the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So apples, bananas, cauliflower, kale, mushrooms, oranges, prunes, rice, shellfish, soybeans. And so the list goes on. So it lists all these types of food, and then it gives you the properties of these foods that help to fight certain diseases. And then there's also a section that talks about disease and food. So it just kind of does a comparison to it. I use it as a reference book. I don't recommend people reading it from cover to cover. It's not one of those kind of books. It's a book that you can use to reference certain specific things. So this is a book that I do recommend people get, especially people who want to try to get off all their medications that they've been taking. There's foods that you can eat that will help with high blood pressure. There's foods that you can eat that'll help lower your blood sugar, lower your cholesterol levels. There are foods specifically used to target certain illnesses of the body. So this is a book I recommend. Gene Carper, the food pharmacy, and even if you went and got it on Amazon or somewhere, you probably won't have to pay that much for it. Probably like $4 plus shipping. But try to see if you can find it on Google as a PDF that you can download onto your computer, and and get it that way, and keep it an electronic copy. But anyway, so this is a good book to have. I've had it for quite a while. So it's like a food pharmacy. So this tells you what the foods do for our body. Okay, so thanks for listening, everybody. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Karen. Hi, Meeks and Manuel and Aaron. So thanks for listening in. Hope that you'll get some good information from this book, because like I said, I've had this book a while. So I do recommend this book for people who want to try to heal themselves holistically and using food without having to go and get drugs. Okay, so that's it for today. But I had a good day. This is day 13 of my journey, and I appreciate y'all keeping in touch and tuning in to hear what I'm doing. I'm still preparing for my class, which I will be launching pretty soon. So talk to you later, and good night. Bye-bye.